What up? How's it going? So we're going to see if Mike is going to figure out who is tailing him or tracking him, right? And then we're going to hopefully get more into what Chuck has planned for Jimmy, right? Because I feel like he's utilizing Ernesto, but I don't know that to be true, right? But I wonder how far it's going to go. Because Chuck made it seem like when he was talking to Hamlin that he had something for Jimmy. So I want to see how bad it's going to get between them. Hey, let's go ahead and start this episode.
Drink up, guys. No need you falling asleep. Hey, you take care of that battery?
Oh, yeah, I finally shit the bed, but swapped it out a couple hours ago.
All right. Stay awake.
Kind of dope how they're taking their time with this part of it. They did the same thing. Excuse me, when Mike was about to snipe him. It's who we think it is. That was a dope ass way to reveal it, but we all knew it was coming. Once I saw just the setup of the place, I was like, oh well, yep, it's confirmed.
Never bad to be early, except in death and taxes and some other things. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Does that look straight to you?
I didn't even realize who she was because of how chipper she is. The only reason I remember who she was is I'm editing. Well, yesterday I edited the episode where Pinkman is smoking in there, and Hill is like, "Come on, man, how you gonna do that in here?" And then Saul comes out and then Hill act like he doing something. Yeah, that's the only reason I remember who she was. Otherwise, I'd be like, who is this shit? Her demeanor is completely different.
Just like in Arizona, the Motor Vehicles Division is part of the DOT, a division, whereas in most other states, the DMV, or Department of Motor Vehicles, is its own entity. So I don't know if that answers the question, except to say, that's the government for you.
You got that right. Well, I, for one, am not calling it the MVD. DMV all the way.
What do you think you learned the most working there?
Patience, diplomacy. You meet all sorts of people down there, and most are really great, really friendly, but you encounter some who are...
Working for him is some shit. If look how she is after working at the goddamn DMV, WMVDD, whatever, and then she worked for him, and that shit changed. She's like, man, I'm sick of these motherfuckers.
What do you say then? Do you ever yell at them? I mean, geezers, right? How can you not?
No, I would never, no.
Nor should you. That was a trick question. You passed with flying colors. Very good.
Okay, well, then, so Jimmy and I have very different needs.
Hey, here's a question. Can you start today?
Yes?
Fantastic.
No, can you just give us a second, Francesca? Adequate?
She's more than adequate. She worked at the DMV. That's like the fifth circle of hell. She's overqualified. I've got a commercial airing in 11 minutes, so the phones are gonna be ringing off the hook, and I need help. Can we give her a test run, please? I got a good feeling about this.
I'm sorry, but Jimmy is unavailable at the moment. If you'd like to leave a message, Mr. Ermin Trout? Trout like the fish? I hear Cracker Barrel has excellent air...
Wasn't expecting that.
This one really don't want to talk about Cracker Barrel.
You the only one on this line?
Yeah, only me. What's up?
You free for breakfast tomorrow? Does he leave something from the bag inside?
Right. I got it.
Green Chevy Blazer, black top.
Yeah, what's in the bag? I'm guessing money. Tell me I'm right.
He is gonna be here any minute. And I need you inside. You gonna do the job or not?
Fine, I'll do the job.
Here you go, sir.
Oh.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
Knowing him, he probably got a camera somewhere up in there that is clearly seeing him with the shifty eye.
Do you need any extra salsa?
Yeah, give me that.
There he goes. That's so hilarious. Haven't watched Breaking Bad. That's hilarious. Him just ended up behind him. Smooth move. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Can I help you?
My watch clasp is loose.
Allow me.
Here he go with that bullshit. Allow me.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
out.
say a nice watch band is as important as the watch. That's what I get for cheaping out.
May I clean this for you? We have alcohol wipes.
I know, it's been in worse places. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No. Thanks.
You take care.
They knew how to do it because there was no way you can do a big grand reveal of who it is. So they were like, they already know who it is, right? So how we going to do this? First they show us the Los Pollos Hermanos son. Then when he's in there, we like at any minute he's coming. And then we see the yellow shirt behind him sweeping. And we like, oh shit, that's him, right? And then he ends up behind him. He's like, yes, yeah, he's here. It's that time, right?
He didn't talk to anybody. He didn't even look at anybody. Finished his meal in 5 minutes tops and skedaddled. Didn't leave anything behind.
And you're sure of that?
I literally checked the trash can. There was nothing in there but trash. You got some real James Bond stuff in here. This car doesn't have an ejector seat, does it?
I think we're done for today.
That's it?
That's it.
Dang, Jimmy was having fun.
Hey, who's got your back, huh? Me, that's who.
I'll keep that in mind.
The fuck was that? Hilarious. Last time I saw you, that man had you smiling out your neck like.
Oh, Kim, the conference call with the Arizona regulator needs to be...
That was a part of the plan, huh? That was a part of the plan. Okay, all right. Get Ernesto talking because he knew which side he plays, right?
What are you doing out here?
I didn't want to call you because then we'll leave a phone record. Here's the thing. I have some information, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Trouble with Jimmy?
No.
With anybody?
HHM. I think I'm bound by confidentiality.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just worried about Jimmy. But if I tell him, I don't want to get in trouble too.
Hello? I can't...
Give me $1.
I'll give you $1.
There we go.
$1. Come on. If anyone asks me what I know, we have confidentiality.
Why do we need confidentiality?
Jimmy, what did you say to Chuck?
Kim, he was broken. He was a broken man. I couldn't leave him in Crazy Town like that, so I told him, just to make him feel better. But it doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter who he tells, because it's my word against his.
Jimmy, there's a tape. There is a tape recording of you talking to Chuck. He said Chuck has a tape recorder wrapped in a space blanket in his desk drawer. Ernie was putting new batteries in it for Chuck, and the tape rolled for a few seconds, and he heard you.
He taped me.
You should appreciate it. I mean, y'all both on that scumbag shit. Like, damn. He stepped up his scumbaggery.
I gotta get back to it. The lobby's full of clients.
Okay.
He can't believe that his brother did that to him.
We'll figure this out.
Hey, thanks, Francesca. You were great today.
You too. Those folks love you.
Who doesn't?
Your brother, maybe? He loves you, but does he?
You were a tremendous help, Professor. Thanks for finding the time. You too.
She went to her old
Thanks
law
again.
professor. This seems precedent for being able to use a tape recorder.
What did he say?
Well, as we know, New Mexico is one-party consent, so Chuck had a right to make the recording. But you went to him worried for his mental health. You said the things you did to make him feel better, which mitigates the admission of guilt at the very least. Even failing that, its probative value doesn't outweigh how prejudicial it is. I think we can get the whole thing bounced under 403. Probably get it excluded outright. So then, outside the courts, what can you do?
You know what I just realized? Yo, you talk about some detail. Do you see how he's unrolling the tape off of the wall? Yo, like the fact that they took something like that while he's being talked to about this whole situation, about his brother. And remember, he would have just ripped that shit off before.
If Chuck has a plan for this tape, I don't know what it is. At this point, all we can do is wait for his move, then act accordingly.
So it meant something more. He was like, F all that, doing it his way. Rippy!
Yeah.
Good job. Smooth move, Hamlin.
I think I've been very patient. But the cost of these round-the-clock private investigators is really starting to add up.
I suppose we could limit the investigators to just nighttime hours.
Nighttime.
Yes. Jimmy will most likely break in while he thinks I'm sleeping. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past him. It just makes the most sense he'll try to steal the tape under cover of darkness.
You really think he's going to do that?
I do indeed.
How can you be so sure?
Howard, I know my brother.
Chuck! Chuck! I swear to God, Chuck!
Jimmy!
You take me? You asshole! Jimmy! You pulled that heartstrings con job on me? You piece of shit! Oh, my brain used to work. I'm sick. I don't know what to do. Asshole! No wonder Rebecca left you. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Huh? For this, you destroyed our family? You have me now for what? For nothing! Is that all there is, Chuck? Huh? You tell me or I'll burn this whole goddamn house to the ground!
Jimmy, that's enough. You need to step away.
Howard, you were a witness to what happened here?
I was.
And you?
I'm a witness.
I don't co-sign it. First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. Yeah. And I started a Patreon with full-length early reactions to things like this. If you'd like to, check it out. So, it's crazy. I don't really got nothing to say. It's just weird because I don't like what he did at all. Like, he has a point for his reasons of being mad. I don't like how he set him up. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't have no reason. I just don't like that police ass shit that motherfucker did. Like, that was whack. Like, I don't know. Officers of the court. Like, yeah, but you're not a police officer. Right? I don't know. They got a private investigator. And he was hoping the whole time his brother would come in. He said he's probably going to sneak in and while I'm sleeping, take it. And he came in during the day, but he still went after the tape, got it, and they saw him do it. So there's a thing that they run. You know, when you click on the video on Netflix, when you click on the show on Netflix, it brings up the list of the episodes for that season. But on top of that, it'll be running like a short little clip of it. And I saw him in an orange jumpsuit. So I knew at some point his ass is getting locked up. And I wonder if it's now. Right? Like, I wonder if it's now. Like, it's one thing if it's disbarment, but he came in there and stole the tape. And that'll, you know, I wonder how he gets back. That's the thing that I don't understand is how, if it's down this deep and he's down this bad, he gets back like that. He assisted, like I said. I saw her, didn't even realize who she was, and I had just saw her yesterday. I had just edited a video yesterday with her in it and didn't realize it was her. Why? Because her whole demeanor and everything changed. Like, now she like, but back then she's like, oh, how's it going? Yeah. I ain't seen her never be like that or break it bad. So, it was funny, and she put her hair up like she just don't give a she like F all that presentable shit. Like, I work for Saul Goodman, not Jimmy McGill, okay? And she gets hired, and it's funny because she worked at the DMV, and that's funny that they threw that in there. And a little talk about like making her having worked in the DMV and seeing how she was to working with Saul and seeing how she ended up being. That's a funny thing they threw in there, but the way they worked it in there by talking about what the DMV is called now is like WVD or some shit like that. Like, yeah. Or MVD, something. Let's see. So little by little, we're seeing all the things that make up the Saul Goodman package. And we had his assistant, but also the give me $1. We saw it again. And this time we see it from Kim. And he's like, what? And she's like, give me $1. Takes $1 from him. And she goes, now tell me everything you told your brother. Right? Everything that you confessed. Or no, I don't even think she said, tell me everything. She just said, what did you say to your brother? That's how she put it. She's like, what did you say? And he went, talked about it, and he could not believe his brother had done that to him. He was just shocked. Now, as I said before, it's interesting to see this interplay between two brothers and to see, and the thing about it is, it's kind of nonsensical to me for somebody to be like, I like just have a full-on hate of Chuck. And the reason is because at no point are you going to admit that Jimmy was doing dumb shit. Like, it's not even just that it's bad. We've seen him do bad and we applaud it. But he's doing dumb shit that's like going to get him and his girl caught up. So you got to take that into account. But then you got there was a moment where Chuck was doing what he's doing. Jimmy Hamlin is like, hey, man, listen, come on, I'm paying all these people. And he just begged, no, we got to catch him. We got to catch him. And it became a thing like that where now I don't even care what Jimmy does because this whole I got to catch him, it just don't sit right with me because that's his brother. So that's where I'm kind of at with that one, okay? But they were doing a little dope things. Like he was hurt by his brother, and he was doing rolling the tape down, and then he just had a thought. He just ripped the tape off, went over there, and he blacked out. I didn't expect him to black out like that, but he ends up blacking out, and damn, he got caught. So you're gonna see how that goes. The next thing part of this is we all knew this was Gus, okay? And the way they did it was like we can't just do this in no surprising way. So let's have fun with it and draw it out in a dope way. Like we've had multiple scenes, I'm talking about like over 4 or 5 scenes where he barely says any words. I'm talking about Mike. And I'm talking about within this season already. He barely says any words, but it's dope because it's showing what he's going through and it's putting you in that place for the reveal. And so you're waiting for it. And then they like, well, since you already saw the building, I'm sure you already knew. Los Pollos Hermanos, they show us the sign. Okay. So then he comes back, and the way they played it is like they know in your mind, you're probably like, ready for it, like, oh shit, so we gonna see him. He's sending Jimmy in there. He'd be like, damn, what's going on here? Where he at? And then you see the yellow shirt, so you pop for the shirt, like, oh shit, here you go. And then, okay. And then that motherfucker goes in the trash, and then just, can I help you? You know. So it was just dope the way they played it out, because there was no way to like make this a surprise or nothing like that. You know he has dealings with him, right? So he has to be in this show. Yeah. Now he's on the phone, and I'm assuming he's on the phone with Gus. Like he just does Mike does funny things that I don't know, it just plays a certain way on the camera. So like when he picked up the phone, he just kicked the cat because it's like, I don't need none of this shit no more. Like fuck out of here. They got me. So he's like, yeah. And then so we'll see where that goes, even though we know where it goes. We know where it goes, but now we're going to see how it gets there. All right. Hey, man, another dope episode. As I said, a lot of this was very, how can I put this? It wasn't that much dialogue in this episode in particular, but the things that happened were mad impactful, right? Like even when we saw Victor? Yeah, even when we saw Victor, it was like, oh shit, I forgot about Victor. It's crazy. I was thinking about the black dude who we end up seeing later in Breaking Bad. Forgot about Victor, but yeah, hey, next episode.